الثانية يرحمكم الله. الثالثة على حب الحسن والحسين وأمير المؤمنين.
اللهم صل على
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين أبي القاسم محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين، لا سيما بقية الله في الأراضين، روحي وأرواح العالمين بترابي مقدمي فداء. عظم الله أجورنا وأجوركم أمير المؤمنين. I ask Allah and Imam Zaman to help me to talk. It's really difficult to talk after a very good speaker like Sayyid Jalil. Because it's the time of the year and it's Ramadan and it's the nights of Imam Ali. So inshallah we'll try to be with his followers and walk with him. So inshallah we'll try to have some enlightenment from his words. I'll start with one very interesting hadith from the Imam. Imam says, I will define Islam in a way like nobody else has defined it, and nobody will define it like this. لا ينسبن الإسلام نسبة لم ينسبها أحد من قبلي ولا ينسبها أحد بعدي. الإسلام هو التسليم. Islam is submission. If you want to be a Muslim, you need to submit. Submit to the will of God. Submit to the direction that Allah wants us to follow, so inshallah we can reach Him. And to reach submission, وَالتَّسْلِيمُ وَالتَّصْدِيقُ. Submission, reality is acknowledgement. You need to acknowledge Allah and acknowledge what He gave us. And to reach tasdeeq, التصديق هو اليقين. Tasdeeq will bring you to certainty. When you may believe in something, but you are not certain about it. But if you work on it, you will reach that certainty. And certainty will show itself by declaring. It's not enough to say, I'm certain. You need to declare it outside. I am a Muslim. I'm happy I am a Muslim. I'm not afraid I am a Muslim. I'm proud I am a Muslim. Declare it. But declaration is not enough, because it needs to bring you to performing. It's easy to say I'm a Muslim, but you need to act on it and to be a Muslim, to do it. And the proof for this performance is putting things in action. So he went through this journey with us from what's Islam and submission to action. So every other way is he telling us Islam is action. If you want to be a Muslim, you need to act. If you want to be a Muslim, you need to show that you are a Muslim. Now what does it mean? Not only to pray and fast, and they are good by themselves, but to follow this role model, Imam Ali alayhi salam. So the person is not what he said, but what he does. And it's very important, after the Battle of Jamal, some people came to him and said, we are confused. What are we going to do? It's you from one side and the Sahaba from the other side. So he told him, you are a confused man. Don't use people figures to differentiate the truth and falsehood. Know the truth, then you know his people. It's not enough that somebody who's good, and then because that good person did something wrong, or after a while he changed his mind and started doing something bad, so you believe your religion is bad. الجرار. And you will oppose me, all of you, those who are fighting by my name, killing each other by my name. All of you will come at the hereafter as if it is big flood and I am against you. Directly after that he said, ألا وإن علي بن أبي طالب أخي ووصي. Indeed, Ali ibn Abi Talib is my brother and deputy. يقاتل بعدي على تأويل القرآن كما قاتلت على تنزيله. He will fight defending ta'wil, and I did not translate ta'wil for a reason, of Quran as I fought for proving its revelation. Me, the Prophet, I fought the kuffar because I want to prove that this has come from Allah. But there's something will happen after that, and this is ta'wil. And that brings us to what is the difference between tafsir and ta'wil. Very important concept. Because people try to liquidize this to make ta'wil similar to tafsir, but just a bit more delicate. The reality of ta'wil, the Quranic understanding of ta'wil is how to perform. How to act on Quran, this is ta'wil. And that's why Imam Ali will fight for ta'wil. People start to take Quran and interpret it in their way and act on it in their way, to the level that we have for Khalifa to become, even killing the other Khalifa is acceptable in some school. Well, all the other schools apart from Shia. This is a bad ta'wil. And that's what he was fighting. He wanted to keep the correct way of doing it. So he is the truth. And he is the true application of Allah's divine system. Allah has put Islam as a divine system. It's not just for me to pray and fast. Actually, these prayers and fasts is all of it control the whole universe. The whole universe is praying and fasting, but we don't know it. So, how good are we in following him as a role model? Out of the Imam's love and mercy, he knows it's difficult for us to have him as a role model. Who can be Ali? And even Imam Sajjad alayhi salam said it's difficult to do ibadat Ali. That doesn't mean that we should not follow him. Actually, we should follow him. He is the role model. And for that, and out of his love, what did he say? Help me. All people, all my followers, help me. أعينوني بورع واجتهاد. God-conscious and hard-working, وعفة وسداد, avoiding badness and make the right choices. That's what I want from you. Do that, and my help will come. Not do that, I cannot help you. So he is calling us to help him, but in what? To help us. It's a very nice way of putting it. Help me. So I really love you, I really want to help you, but I need you to help me. I want you to come so I can help you. If you don't make this first move, I cannot help you. So to save us from the bad end result of actions and wrong choices, he wants to help us, and that's where Shafa'ah came. Now people may argue about Shafa'ah, they say, oh, this is wasla, this is, what is intercession? Like you have your friend and bring him with you. No, this is not shafa'ah. The shafa'ah that Imam wants us to believe in is this extra step. You know when we want to make a cheese, for example, if you don't have the enzyme, you cannot make a cheese. But if you have the enzyme, also you cannot make a cheese. You need to bring the milk. So the milk part is your duty. The enzyme is the Imam. Without the enzyme, you will not make a cheese. With it, diet will go out. It's very important to believe this is part of the system. Shafa'ah is the system. But how is it going to work? It's very interesting. In Surah Al-Waqi'ah, Allah had this division of us to three groups. One is As-Sabiqun, Ashab al-Mash'ama, and Ashab al-Mayman. So these three groups, As-Sabiqun, this is the top. Do they need Shafa'ah? No. They are perfect. They are the awliya, they are Imam Ali alayhi salam, the Anbiya, the Prophet Salih. They are the one who will give Shafa'ah. And there is another group, the misfortune, the Mash'ama, where Shafa'ah will not touch them. because they did not put the milk. There will be no cheese out of it. And then there's a very wide range of Ashab al-Maymana, from the group which is top, close to the Sabiqun, to the group which is in the ground floor, close to Ashab al-Masham. And that is the important part, because they have made a big mistake. And when you make a small mistake, Allah told us, yukaffir sayyat. He will forgive you for small things, but big things cannot. You need something to bring it up. Just imagine if you have this demolished, if you did a mistake that you demolished your building, and you have very limited time, and this is our life, very limited. You made big mistake, and you cannot build again. That's where you need them. Without it, your building will not stand up. That's what Shafa'ah help. And we can understand this from very nice details in Surah Al-Mudaththir. Allah says, كُلُّ نَفْسٍ بِمَا كَسَبَتْ رَهِينًا. Every soul hostage. We will be hostage by what we did. Whatever we do, it's rahina, it's a bond that will come to us in the hereafter to see whether we can free ourselves or not. Everybody will be bonded, apart from who? Ashab al-Yamin. Ashab al-Yamin are free. What made them free? Shafa'ah. Brought them out. How? في جنات يتساءلون عن المجرمين ما سلككم في سقر. They were in the heaven, in the garden, in the Jannah, but still they can see people. They used to know them. They used to pray with them. They used to do everything with them, and they were surprised. We did the mistakes that you did, but we are here in Jannah. You are still in hellfire. What happened to you? The answer will come, and that's the important answer for us. Inshallah, this is the last slide. 4 things. قالوا لم نكن من المصلين. They will answer, we were not among those who prayed. Strange. Ashab al-Yamin knew that they were praying. What prayer are we talking about? From Imam Rida alayhi salam, these prayers is salat ala Muhammad wa Muhammad. And from Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, this salah is the connection with wilayah. لم نكن من المصلين. We were doing the salah as we think it's right. There is no connection. No connection to the real salah of Ali alayhi salam. قالوا لم نكن من المصلين. That's one. ولم نكن نطعم المسكين. And that will come to what brother just talked about now. ولم نكن نطعم المسكين. We were not giving, not just money. We were not giving the affection. We were not giving the knowledge. We were not giving. Giving is everything. وَلَمْ نَكُنْ نُطْعِمُ وَكُنَّا نَخُوضُ مَعَ الْخَائِضِينَ. Dangerous. And we were indulged in vain activity with the others. We were not doing it, but we are accepting it. We go out with the friends. They are swearing. We are laughing. We will say, oh, we don't like it. But probably internally, Allah knows. We accept to go out with people, for example, in parties. I'm talking even the Muslims' parties. We accept it, indulgent in vain activity. وَكُنَّا نَخُوضُ مَعَ الْخَائِضِينَ وَكُنَّا نُكَذِّبُ بِيَوْمِ الدِّينِ. How come? They were praying, they were doing everything. Well, how come they were denying the day after? In reality, when I don't see that if I don't pray, it's a hellfire. When I do ghiba, it's a hellfire. When I don't do the good thing that Ali and Ahlul Bayt want me to do, it's a hellfire. I am denying the hereafter. These are the 4 things. We ask Allah to save us, to be a real prayer performing, to be those who feed the poor, not indulge in vain, and believe that what we do has a reality. Now, if we are having these 4, وَحَتَّى أَتَانَا الْيَقِينَ, when the realities came to us and see, oh goodness, this is true. فَمَا تَنْفَعُهُمْ شَفَاعَةُ الشَّافِعِينَ. Those are the ones who will stay down. That's where our love to Imam will bring us up. It's not enough to believe in Shafa'ah. You need to live it. Every time, feel it. If I'm not doing it by myself, I will not reach. I have to have this life. When you cry for Ali, it is this love that will bring you up. Why does it bring you up? Because when you love, you follow. I'll just give you one example, and this is the last example today. For example, somebody who loves soccer, right? And there is an international soccer game, happened to be at 2 a.m. Now that similar person, if you want to come and wake him up to do Salat al-Subh, it's too difficult for him to wake up. For that beloved soccer game, they will stay awake all the night. It's not logical, it's the love. Love him, you will do the illogical which will bring you up to have his shafa'ah, inshallah. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.